NVIDIA stock closes at a record price after the Google and AI partnership. NVIDIA shares jumped by over 4% on Tuesday when they announced their partnership with Google, and its technology is going to be sold through Google's cloud. Now, if you're just tuning in, my name is Christopher Yule, and I love talking about stocks and finding those outlier trades with outsized returns. And if you're interested in that too, be sure to definitely hit the subscribe button down below. Today's episode is sponsored by Outlier.com. Go to OVTLYR.com to find out why outliers win. Now, back to the story here. NVIDIA is up over 4% yesterday because they are expanding distribution of its artificial intelligence technology by partnering with Google. Now, the stock has been up over 234% for the year, and it is the best performer in the S&P 500. George, good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in live, and I appreciate you mentioning that Larry Hyatt was one of the most influential people in my life, and having the opportunity to work with him was beyond a blessing. The record close comes a week after the company said its quarterly revenue doubled from a year earlier. And that comes on even better than expected earnings. So everything is going NVIDIA's way, right? We are jumping up higher and higher and higher with NVIDIA. NVIDIA's business is booming because its graphics processing units, or GPUs, which I have on my computer right now that I'm using to speak to you on right now, they're being gobbled up by cloud companies, government agencies, and startups to train and deploy generative AI models like the technology underpinning OpenAI's ChatGPT. And since we were talking about Tesla just a minute ago, I know that Tesla also uses some, not all, NVIDIA GPU chips inside of its cars as well. So it is growing and growing and growing, this whole industry here, this AI industry, and the stocks that support it. But does it make sense, right? Where do we go from here? And let's take a look at the outlier data for NVIDIA. You can see here, it's got a sell signal, but also just like on Tesla, we've had this downside indicator active. And when the downside indicator goes red, basically all stocks out in the marketplace are put on a sell alert. It's not a sell and go short, it's a sell and hold cash type of alert. And what we see here is that the oscillator, the blue line, is starting to point back up. So once this downside indicator clears, I would not be too surprised to see another buy signal come in NVIDIA. Now let's take a look at what the Twitter sphere is saying about this, right? As expected, Google is an AI juggernaut. And let's keep going here. There's also some other collaborations with Google and other companies. Let's go. As long as Taiwan doesn't get attacked, everything is great. And I got to tell you right now, there's so many geopolitical issues out there that having a little bit of concern about Taiwan is not out of the question these days. And let me know if you feel that NVIDIA is a buy right now. Let me know how you feel about NVIDIA stock down in the comments, and be sure to smash the like button. That way it lets Google know that you like this kind of content. If you're ready to trade smarter, not harder, go to OVTLYR.com to find out why outliers win.